Since 99. Landlord. Since 99. Yeah. Can you be there for me when I really need it? Yeah. I just wanna know, can you repair my heart when it's in bits and pieces? Yeah. I ain't in a rush, baby, you can take it easy. Yeah. But I want you in a rush when I say come and see me. Yeah. Hey. Close friends and love is potent, got mixed emotions, sending emojis. Got me wishing and hoping for your love. Can I give you all my trust? Swear that I can't take no more heartbreaks, I done had enough. Put a ring on your finger, that's probably bigger than your butt. If you ever heartbreaks, I done had enough. Put a ring on your finger, that's probably bigger than your butt. If you ever fall down, baby, I'ma pick you up. And I'm running out of love, I know we both still had enough. Give me all your trust, give me all your love. Can you be there for me when I really need it? Yeah. I just wanna know, can you repair my heart when it's in bits and pieces? Yeah. I ain't really in a rush, baby, you can take it easy. Yeah. But I want you in a rush when I say
Miami's own DJ Epps.
It's more attractive when you want me, but I know that you don't need me. Multiple ways want you to please me, not just sexually. Love the time we spend, cause baby, I just want you next to me. And I think it's kinda cute. Every time you come and check for me, keep me on beat. Babe, I know you want what's best for me, and you hold it down for your boy while I'm in these streets. Hey, I wanna ride, baby, just pray for me. If I ever do a bit, let me know if you gon' wait for me. Can you be there for me when I really need it? Yeah. I just wanna know, can you repair my heart when it's in bits and pieces? Yeah. I ain't really in a rush, baby, you can take it easy. Yeah. But I want you in a rush when I say come and see me.
Another Rock the Bells Radio exclusive, DJ Epps.
DJ Epps. Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile and enjoy. For you said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
What up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Epps. We live and direct. It's Indie Thursdays. Happy Thursday, everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the room in the comment box. I see y'all early in the building, man. I appreciate y'all supporting your boy with the #1 DJ show on Instagram, DJ Epps and Friends. And we love to bring friends by, whether they're in the comment box or we interviewing them. You know what I mean? And you know, we turn up. This is the show. This is the #1 DJ show. All right, man? Shout out to King Bless. I see you in the building. Prism Prosper. The movement is in the building. I see you, Prism. I appreciate you this week as well. BB Jax was popping. Tampa, Florida in the check-in. I see y'all tonight. It's no secret, man. Ezsa is coming through. That's right. Mental health counselor. We going to talk about some things, all right, man, because Counseling is great. It's always needed. There's nothing wrong with it. All right? You have questions, I suggest you hit the comment box, and we're going to try to answer everything that you want to know. You know what I mean? So shout to Ezsa. She's going to be in the building in about like 10 more minutes. You know what I mean? I'm going to play a couple of more joints, and then we're going to turn up and bring her in the live. Now, also, man, Tuesday, that's right. His head is cut off and chopped off right there. But my bro, DJ EFN, Drink Champs, he's going to be in the building Tuesday at 10 o'clock. You know, it's going to be great to bring a guy like my guy, DJ EFN, because him and Nori, they started podcasts. They're one of the reasons why I'm doing this right here, man. And you know, I got to bring my guy on, you know what I mean, so we could give him his flowers. And we talk about podcasts and the world that's going on out there, man. Speaking about podcasts, my joint is officially on iTunes. Yes, DJ Epps and Friends. We moved to Spotify, iTunes, and a whole lot of other platforms. I'm going to be sharing that with you very, very soon. They just getting everything ready, man. So, you know, I just want to thank everybody that helped make that happen, including my guy, DiBiase, Team Epps. You know what it is, man. I appreciate that. So we're going to get that popping in a minute. We're going to let you know where you can listen to all the interviews. You know what I mean? Great interviews from a lot of celebrities, actors, DJs, and so on, man. And big shout out to all the sponsors that's been lacing me up as well, man. Positivity Water in the building as well. Now, I got to play a joint before we bring my girl in the building. Yeah, so let me just break the record right quick. You know what it is.
DJ Epps.
We don't give a fuck. You know, I got to pay some bills. Yeah, they send the bag. They send the email. I got to pay some bill. Party man Derek in the building. What up, boy? Come on.
Run it up. I don't give a fuck who fuck with us. Count it up. Pocket full of blues, I'ma count it up.
Mr. Monty Hustle, what up? Is that brand new Jonah 1K? Rondo Smith. We don't give a fuck. Say it.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us. We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
We gonna be at that Game Changer tomorrow. DJ F, Zoe Dollars, South Beach. We coming, baby. Come on.
Got drip on me like seaweed. That bitch look like Riri. She dripping wet just like Fiji. She eat this dick like Tempe. She stitches like Rafiki. Keep cut around me machete. Got water on me like jet ski. These fuck niggas, they my pet.
Turn it up.
Got sauce on me spaghetti. The mini streets real heavy. That bitch got cake like baby. Count hundreds, better back on repeat. I'ma stick to the code, I'ma keep it G. Learn how to count money.
Reese on the check-in.
Hard calls, 0 degrees. I don't give a fuck who.
Hidden Gems, what up?
Run it up. I don't give a fuck who fuck with us.
Big Taj.
Count it up.
DJ
Pocket full of blues, I'ma count it up. Geeked up. Got 4 bad bitches in the bitch truck.
This been our anthem all month long. We don't give a fuck. Jonah 1K.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
My dog.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
Rondo Smith.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
DJ G Nice in the building. G Nice, what up?
Who don't fuck with us.
Let's go.
We don't give a fuck, you don't fuck with us. Canada. We don't give a fuck, you don't fuck with us. Canada. Get that money, run it up, baby, baby, throw it up. Fuck a check up, they can't fuck with us.
Hey.
I blew a check, foot on their neck, pull up in the van.
All my souls.
Ain't got a flex.
Yeah.
I count up the racks. I remember respect.
Hey.
On fly as a jet. We got the sweat.
We got the sweat.
Run it up. I don't give a fuck who fuck with
Shut it out.
Yeah. Count it up.
Buy a badge. Buy a badge.
Geeked up.
It's in Miami in the building. The Vibe Captain. What up?
Blood check. I don't wanna get it back. I'ma live it up.
Chanel Centric. Turn it up.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us. We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
Hey.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
Hey.
We don't give a fuck who don't fuck with us.
Count it up. You know what it is. That was that brand new Jonah 1K. Rondo Smith. Shout to Mike Swift. Hey, shout to everybody that's on Twitch, YouTube Live, Periscope Live, Facebook Live, all smart TVs. You know what it is. If you're on any device, man, I need y'all to turn it up, man. We're going to bring my girl, Ezsa, in the building. You know what I mean? Mental health counselor about to come in here and shut it down with me. We're going to have some talks. As you know, I break records out here, and a lot of people's asking, how can I get my music to you, man? Go ahead and hit my DM up, hit Team Epps up. We could send you the packages, you know what I mean? We could play your music all month long. We could invite you for an interview. You know, we could do it all right here, man, live and direct, all right? Like I said, buy a badge, share it live, you know what it is, all right? Tomorrow night, Zoe Dollar's going to be at Game Changer with me, man. It's going to be crazy, man. GC, South Beach, the new club on South Beach. Yes, Zoe Dollar's going to be hosting it with me tomorrow night. It's going to be a problem, man. I suggest you check in and come have some fun if you're on South Beach in that area. Word up, baby. I know I got something else I needed to promote, man. Oh, yeah, man, it's MLK weekend, so let me just run it up and tell you what's going on, man. I'm going to be at, this Sunday, I'm going to be at The Joint with my man DJ Alamo from Philly, man. It's going to be crazy. In Wynwood, man, it's going to be crazy. Yes, yes. The Joint, smoke-free party. You know what I mean? In Wynwood, The Joint is crazy. Shout out to my man DJ Alamo. Your boy DJ Epps will be in the building. Now, I'm going to be there at 9 o'clock till 1 o'clock. And then the second booking, this is in Miami, and the second booking, you know what I mean, we're going to go straight up to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lickerdale, and go hang out at the Dolce Lounge. Yeah. Come hang out with me. Shout out to my boy, Michelle Ati in the building. She J Hercules 99 Jams going to be in the building with me. It's going to be crazy, all right, man? What else? Also, I got one more song I'm going to play, and we're going to bring my girl in the building because we breaking records on Indie Thursdays. This is what we do out here, all right? Word up, man. And don't forget it, this Saturday, yeah, we going to skate and we going to sip, all right? We're going to be in Miami. Yeah, Desertland Park, Skateland. Come party with your boy DJ Epps as I got Goody Mob in town with me. Yeah, the whole Goody Mob family is going to be in town this Saturday with me. Come skate, come sip. I don't skate, I don't sip, but I want to watch you guys and come party with us, man. Performing live. Yeah, in concert, Goody Mob. Shout to Cujo, Big Gift, the whole family, CeeLo. Yeah, Goody Mob is going to be in the building with me, live and direct, this Saturday night. Yeah, North Miami. I need y'all to turn up. It's going to be a problem, all right? Once again, man, let me break one more joint right quick. Yeah, it's my guy Mustard. This joint is called Magic. Yeah. This joint is called Magic. This joint's crazy right here, live and direct for you and yours. Your boy DJ Epps breaking records on Indie Thursdays. Ezsa's about to come in here and shut it down with me. Hold tight, all right? Let's go.
And you know he gon' spaz this season. Looking like a bag when you see him.
Tell him.
I got some niggas that I love in the can down bad when they free.
Hey.
And when you in the jungle with lions, they'll kill you if you don't feed them. And you wanna see magic, I can make it happen.
Oh, shit.
With a labby.
Cujo, Goody Mob, speaking about my guy. What up?
Money train moving, I'ma make that bitch stop for me.
Hey.
Right when I was losing with nobody looking out for me.
Come on.
Now they see me up and everybody got a route for me. I did this shit before, I don't know why you niggas doubted me. Headed down the wrong path and Siri rerouted me.
Right.
Changed up a lot, don't bring that old shit out of me. Yeah, we really living what the other niggas try to be.
Hey.
I swear this shit gotta be a movie.
Brand new Mustard.
That we living.
DJ Epps. It's called Magic.
Yeah. Wake up and get to it.
Turn it up, turn it up.
No feeling.
Right. Let's go.
Hey. Chasing out the bags, I need mine in all blues. Shit real sad, how some of these niggas move. You better feed them lions.
Cujo, watch me.
The food. I was waiting patient, but fuck it, I'm overdue. Swimming in that money, got hundreds off.
Miami, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm doing magic.
Happy birthday, happy belated birthday.
Gotta keep quiet when making a big move. I got $1 million dreams, I'm hoping they pull through.
Hold on, I got more. Before we bring Ezsa in here, man, hold on. Here's that brand new Cujo. Let me put you on game. Cujo, pay attention. This is what we doing. I'm gonna give him that pressure. It's called Boy Stop. Boy Stop. Cujo from Goody Mob. Brand new joint. Turn it up.
Boy Stop. Who had this thing popping when them folk had your tongue? Who stood and fought like a champ and then never won? Who kept it A1, solid as a rock? Fuck you know about this dirty South. Boy Stop. DJ Epps. Goody. Zone 1 in this bitch. Hit dogs holler.
Right.
Boys riding good.
Let's go.
See, I don't dance. All I do is this.
Right.
Buckshot slug. One for you and that snitch. See, I don't quit. I'm scandalous like Bolago, bitch.
Brand new Cujo.
All up on the TV like they can't get it.
Hey.
All up on the radio, they freestyling this shit. Bitch, let me take you to a spot where the boys go hard.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 1. Southwest, East Point, Bay of College Park.
What up?
Mount Stop, Bridge, Killer, Claypool Car. Boys,
You jamming?
Ezsa, dance with me, dance with me.
I see you jamming.
Hey. Brand new Cujo, he in the building. Goody Mob in the building.
Boy Star.
Hey. It's called Boy Stop. Boy Stop.
Who had this thing popping when them folk had your tongue? Who stood and fought like a champ and then never won?
Let's go.
Who kept it A1? Yeah. Solid as a rock. Fuck you know about this dirty South Boy Star.
What? Boy Stop, brand new Cujo, Goody Mob. Yeah, man, Goody Mob is going to be in the building with me this Saturday in Miami at Skateland, man. Make your way out there. We're going to skate and sip, all right?
Okay.
Hey, girlfriend.
How are you?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. It's 2022. We here. We alive. We blessed.
We made it.
All
We
right?
made it.
Yes, we did, man. Yes, we did. Thank God.
We got to
How
do
you
it out.
doing?
We made it.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Actually, I'm recovering myself. Got sick over the holidays, but like you said, I'm alive and well, and we made it. You know.
You too? My God, man, this thing right here is bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Very contagious. Yeah. Yeah.
How did you end? Besides that, like, how did you end? First of all, introduce yourself to everybody that don't know.
So, hello, everyone. My name is Ezsa Allen. I am on social media as officially Ezsa, and I am a mental health therapist and advocate. And I do promote mental health awareness, primarily in the minority communities.
Right. And you are here in Fort Lauderdale?
Palm Beach. West Palm Beach. Mm-hmm.
West Palm Beach. That's right, man.
Yeah.
How business been for you in West Palm Beach ending the year 2021?
So for me, I had a very, very big move for me that it's a done deal now. And I've opened up my own mental health agency. And it's a community-based agency, yes. And I just got approved by Palm Beach County School District to be in all the schools to service the schools for mental health therapeutics.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you got a couple of soldiers on your team helping you out, because
I do.
I know you can't talk to everybody.
I do. And I'm actually looking for new therapists now that we are official now, so to speak. And so I'm trying to look for different therapists to go into Title I schools for now, because we have a platform and a program geared towards, again, minority children and children who are the underserved, so to speak, because that's my kind of main target, is to target the underserved and the ones who kind of don't know about awareness. And I got into this because, as a cultured person myself, we were taught not to talk your business. You don't seek out therapy. It was a taboo for us, or still kind of, so to speak, in our community. It's a big taboo. Right. And that's one of the things that I try to do, too. I have a nonprofit that spread the awareness and try to break the stigmas of mental health. So when we talk about mental health, I try to make it to where we understand that we all have a brain, right? And we all have physical health, just like we have mental health. And so I just try to promote it that way.
Dope. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your new business.
Thank you.
In West Palm Beach. Guys, if you are wanting to talk to my girl, please, you see it right there officially. Ezsa, right there. It's pinned right there in case you want to hit her in the DM, man. She'll be glad to help you guys out.
Definitely.
How I met her is that over the pandemic, of course, just like everybody, something had happened to me. And, a mutual friend of ours pretty much introduced us and said, talk to her and don't be afraid. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. I never went through anything like I did. And I never even thought about mental health till now. Yeah. And so with that being said, I just want to say thank you for talking to me and sharing some information and helping me think differently about, how I move in 2022. Yeah. Because, I stopped drinking, unless I drink occasionally with white men here in the house. I don't smoke.
Good.
I move differently in the streets unless I have to go out and make money. You know what I mean? I'll step out, but other than that, I don't really care about going out because right here I'm making money and I don't got to drive out my driveway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah. You gotta be work smarter, not harder.
There you go. There you go. There you go. What are the most difficult things that you try to battle trying to talk and heal people? Like, do you run into some difficult times trying to figure out somebody or trying to help them with their situations?
So, the top two things that are coming off the top of my head right now are when I'm working with children, because I work with primarily middle school and high school age children in the daytime. And when I'm doing my therapy with them, they go back home into the environment in which it was quote unquote created with their core learned behaviors, the negative behaviors, or whatever it is that they've learned from home. I'm teaching the children a different way. And a different way to be, a different way to think. It all starts with a mindset and how you think, your thoughts. It starts with your thoughts, right? So one of my issues or challenges, I should say, is teaching the children and then I'm going back home into the environment where the parents don't even believe in mental health and they don't believe in therapy. So it's like I am doing something with the kids because you see the progress, but then it's overturned at home. And that's one of the reasons why I started the nonprofit, so that we can do open forum and an open community event free of charge to the community. And I invite the parents out so that they can understand. I educate them more on the mental health process. The second thing I would say is more of a challenge is when someone is kind of stuck in their own sense of, I am who I am. I'm not going to change who I am. It's been working for me for so long. And they just don't want to leave that old behaviors, or they don't want to, they're so used and content, and it's their safety zone, so to speak. As soon as they get angry or as soon as something happens, they don't realize that sometimes they're still stuck in survival mode, or they just have an anger issue, or they just have anxiety. And a lot of people don't understand that anxiety comes out in different forms, whether you withdraw, whether you act out aggressively, or if you just kind of get the normal symptoms of just, those panic attacks. But because we're not educated so much on it, we don't know what it is or a term to call it. So we just kind of think that this is who I am, accept me for who I am, So those people it's kind of hard to kind of get them to understand your way is your way because you had to do it for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But there is a better way,
Right.
Yeah.
And those kids that you deal with, how young are they? Like, what's the youngest you dealt with?
I deal between 5 and
5.
Yeah.
My
You wouldn't believe,
6.
like they're coming in early now. They're coming in like 3. Like I can't control my kid, and they're doing. And sometimes it's more of a behavioral issue where it's parent skills that they need, so to speak. But at 5 is where I start with them. Because I do believe, a child's a child and they need to kind of like, you do watch for signs, especially when you're talking about autism and or ADHD. You watch for signs and cues. And a parent sometimes know when their kid there's something that's a challenge with them. But then I'm dealing with the issue of denial. And as a parent, you feel bad when something's wrong with your child and you're either embarrassed, you're denial. So you let it go on for so long. And then when they're in school at 3rd, 4th grade, and now you really can't control them. And it's now you want to find an issue when you could have kind of foreseen it way before.
Do you think the parent could be the issue
sometimes? Of course. Yeah. Not by fault, though. Some parents, they just really don't know, I do have my parents where they don't care because they're doing their own thing. And I'm not going to lie, I have some parents that they're still into themselves and they didn't click that factor to where your child comes first now. But you do have some parents to where, again, they're just, they just accept child as for what they are at that moment. But then when they get older and now you realize that the child really just can't function in a normal environment, so to speak, then that's when you want to get the help and do something different.
Coming out of the pandemic, do you think that family homes, it kind of got worse because they've been locked up?
Definitely. Yeah, we're not meant to be locked up like that. We're meant to be social beings. We're meant to interact, engage, and have our social life. Like when I talk about, especially with my adults, when I get with adults and I talk to them about changing whatever is the goal they want to accomplish. I talk about the whole self. And where are you in your life mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, in a career wise? And then I also talk about that factor of where you are in that moment, you know? So, yeah.
For those that don't want to seek therapy, they don't probably even believe in it. They rather run to the herbal, weed, alcohol. You know what I mean?
Their vice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Is that something that is okay in some people's world?
So nothing is okay when you're ignoring the problem. Because if you're ignoring the problem, you're sweeping it under the rug and you're creating a bigger ticking time bomb, if you will, right? So if you don't address the issue, it may work for a time period to where, you know, a month or two may go by and nothing happens. But over time, whatever that issue is, it's going to present itself. You know, like they say, nothing stays in the closet. It's going to come out, right? But it's going to come out in ways in which you didn't want it to come out. Or it's going to come out to people who you didn't mean for it to come out to. You know, so ignoring the problem and the root issue is never a good thing. And then masking it with alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever it may be, that's just putting a bandage over a raw sore. You know, so that sore is still there. You're not doing anything to treat a sore, but you're just kind of covering the sore so you can just maintain or manage temporarily. But in the morning, you know, a new day comes and you're still stuck with those feelings and emotions. And, you know, it doesn't go anywhere until you do something about it. Right.
Everybody, if you just tapped in, man, this is one of my mental health counselors, officially Ezsa in the building. Yeah, you know what I mean? Ezsa in the building. Shed a live, buy a badge if you want to support. It's all good. Ezsa, oh man. If there was a celebrity out there that you would like to help, who would that celebrity be? Because I've seen a lot of people whacking out lately these days, man. And I'm like, damn, and that person needs some serious help. Who would you want to help that you've seen been whacking out lately?
So it's
Don't tell me Kanye.
No, it's not Kanye. No, because I think Kanye still is getting the help he needs, whether he's taking the advice or his meds, I don't know. But in all honesty, the baby. The baby's dealing with a lot of personal issues that he talks about so much, right? But I don't know if he's getting that help, but you'd clearly see his behaviors act out in ways to which he knows best how to, you know, but he talks a lot about his brother committing suicide. You know, he talks about his upbringing a lot, how it's just detrimental to his upbringing and the decisions he makes. And it's in his music a lot, you know, so I don't know if a lot of people tap into what he's saying, you know, versus how he's responding to and being in social media and, you know, just different things on how he's responding. To me, it's just, you know, I don't know if anybody on his team is helping him in that area as far as kind of tapping into your mental health, because when you get to that statue, you know, or that standard, you have a lot of yes men around you, you know, so no one really says, hey man, you need to like chill on what you're doing, or, you know, again, I don't know. I'm just saying if there was something, I would love to kind of like just kind of tap into his mindset a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't think you was gonna hit the baby, but you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Do you listen to any artists that, when you listen to their music and their lyrics, that you could easily think that they're going through something very, very harsh, but they're not really spilling the beans? Like,
yeah. Like I think a lot of you know, artists, true lyricists, they talk about real shit. You know, and that's what makes them relatable to people, so to speak. And I do think that a lot of their hardships or their challenges come through their music, you know, and it's the thing is, like, we're all human, you know, we're all living, and life's going to hit us at any direction, any day. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have, what color you know what I'm saying? Life is going to hit you. And if you don't know how to cope with life or stress, if you don't know how to deal with stress, or if you don't know how to deal with losing a job or losing a loved one, or not getting, the things that you worked so hard for, or COVID hit and you losing everything, and again, life hits you. And if you don't know how to cope and just deal and go through the bad times, because nothing ever lasts forever in a good manner, and nothing ever lasts forever in a bad manner, but just understand that you're going through it. But while you're going through it, just learning how to cope with, healthy skills to get through it.
Right, right. Let's not ignore anybody that's in the building right now. Excuse me, man. So shout out to Party Man Derek, Papa Zohady in the building, Felzo Obama, I see you. Shout out to Mecca, aka Grimo, Weedham Zoes in the building. Dante Wins. Yeah, Dante Wins in the building. BK CEO, I see you. Shed Alive, man. Ezsa in the building. Mental health counselor, excuse me. And, if you have any questions to anybody, feel free to type it in the comments. We'll be glad to talk to you guys as well.
Yes. I love questions. Definitely.
Let me see if I have another one for you. Okay. So,
I'm
not going to get into what, I went through, cause I think I'm almost done healing, man. I learned to, forgive certain people, to move on with myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was learning to do, try to make that happen. Is that something that's needed for people that needs to move on from certain trauma, that they just need to forgive certain people? And what if they don't want to forgive that person? You know what I mean? Like, how should they continue moving on with their life without trying to forgive that person? Because they may not be girlfriends no more, they may not be boys no more, and so on.
So I think forgiveness is a huge step on moving on to your growth, right? I don't foresee the traumas that you had, whatever trauma it is. Somebody hurt you, whether it be sexual molestation, whether it be abuse, whether it be domestic violence, whether it be just plain out, a violation on any account, you definitely, it's very beneficial to forgive the person that hurt you, because it's releasing yourself to moving forward in the process of processing what happens, learning skills and techniques to help you move on, healing and growing. Like you just said, you said it perfectly. Like you're forgiving the person who, the trauma which you had, and now you're at that place to where you're healing, and then you're growing from it, and then you're going to move on from it. That's what life is about. Life is about moving forward and kind of just enjoying in the best way you know how. You don't always want to be stuck in your pain and your hurt, and you're just going to always be a miserable person. You're always going to react aggressively. You're always going to think negative thoughts first. You're always going to just be in your feelings for every little thing. Somebody step on your shoe, you want to fight. Like we're a community of people who we need to heal, because we go through so much. And that's why one of the reasons why I attack children are my passion. Right. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons why I attack minorities is because, again, we're underserved, and we don't teach these children the basic things of life. In school, we teach them a whole bunch of stuff that they're probably not going to use later. Right. And things that they need to learn, like mental health, financial literacy, that's not implemented. So, yes, to answer your question, forgiveness is a major key on moving forward in your growth. If you do not want to forgive now, you're going to 9 times out of 10 always be stuck in that pain and stuck in that hurt, and sometimes you just feel like you don't want to forgive them because, they need to pay, or you want to get back at them. But trust you me, everybody gets their own. You know what I'm saying? What people give, they get back. And it might not come through you, but it's going to come through something else,
Almighty God himself.
Hey. Yeah, I believe in that wholeheartedly. But myself, I had to learn that as well. Because even myself, like growing up in a single family, my mom raised 6 kids on her own. And so she was just like doing everything in her power that she could, but she as well, like it was always her coming home, we didn't clean, so it's always that negativity, right, that we picked up on, and we didn't learn key value things like this, and a lot of single parent household, it's tough for single parents out here because they're being both mom and dad, and they don't have that time to teach kids or, teach their family the proper way of things,
Right. How do you move on when your family is being under attack? Like, how can you forgive somebody that attacks your family, that really does the ultimate violation? Like, I don't understand how you could forgive anybody, you know what I mean, on that type of situation. And I known a couple of people that have been through that, and they just like, and he's dead to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're forgiving them to, again, take that hatred out of your heart. You're not forgiving them to give them a pass on what they did. You know what I'm saying? You can forgive somebody and still not not deal with them in the same manner that you dealt with them before. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be Winnie the Foo and still go back to the same person that hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't want to do is continue that tit for tat beefing, or that, throwing shade to him. You have to honestly forgive that person and move on from that person, that situation, but not have that heavy weight in your heart and in your spirit of hatred towards a person that's taking up space when it could be used for other things, for love, for, doing whatever it is that you want to do. But I look at it as if you can just think of your spirit as a pie. Right? And how much of a pie are you going to give to people who don't mean nothing to you, or people who hurt you? You know what I'm saying? You want to forgive them so they're out of that space in your heart and that pain and that hurt, and just give that away and, give it to God and keep on pushing.
Yeah. Man, as a DJ, I'm a good guy. As they
you are a good guy.
As they say on the streets, I'm a humble guy, man. Yeah. And once, somebody attacks me or something like that, it's shocking. It's
it's normal to take it personally. I'm not saying don't go through your normal feelings. Be true to your feelings. Go through your feelings. But at the end of the day, you can't be stuck there. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning, you want to, whatever it is you want to do to that person, that's going to be your normal reaction, your normal feeling, right? But you cannot, you have to learn, or you should, try not to say have to. You should learn skills and techniques to learn to calm yourself down, for whatever situation it is. Again, you're going to have your normal reaction. Being angry is a normal emotion. Being hurt is a normal, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying don't have those emotions. What I'm saying is not giving that person the power to have you carry that pain and that hurt forever. And then, you 30 years from now, you still talking about that person. That person gone, long gone, living his life, his best life, not even worried about you. And you here 30 years later, still talking about the same story, because it's in your heart. What's in your heart, you're gonna display in person. Right. So you want to release yourself of that negative energy, and when I'm saying this, but it's not as easy as I'm saying it. So I don't want people to think, oh, something happened to me, you forgive right away. No, it's a process. It's a process that you have to pray every day. It's a process that you have to kind of do the work. Self-development is the best thing that I can tell anyone to do for themselves to move forward in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out what your strengths are, and you move forward in those strengths, and figure out what your weaknesses are. And what your weaknesses are, then you build on that, and that's going to totally make you a better person,
Right. Who do you think goes through more trauma, man? Men or women?
I think that we're more resilient. We have so much on our plates, right? And we have to tackle and battle so much, right? I think that men or males, they battle a lot, yes, but they don't deal with it in a manner or as easily as a woman might deal with it. So they carry, again, that burden, for a long period of time. And they then build up this resentment, this anger, and then they walk around piss face at the world, they angry, you can't talk to them, and then they develop this, personality to where they feel like they always have to protect. And it just goes on and on and on. I could go on and on and on for days on how male develop this sense of just wanting to, protect themselves from being hurt. But it's just a matter of dealing with what you're hurt, dealing with the core issue first. You can't try to protect yourself from something else when you walking around every day dealing with pain and hurt that you're not talking about, dealing with pain and hurt that, stem from your early upbringing, or something that happened to you in life that you don't want to talk about because you're too embarrassed, or you're too prideful, or you too, have this ego that you don't want people to see you hurt, or you don't even want to talk about the negative parts because you're just supposed to be it. And I think it's just harder for males to move past their pain and hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think about yoga? Do you do yoga?
I do yoga. I do. I just started it, actually. I did. I since I've been sick, I stopped it. But like the beginning or the ending towards last year, there's this lady called Sarah Beth on YouTube. She does this 10-minute yoga in the mornings. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm not like heavy in it. I'm not gonna lie and say I do it like faithfully, but I just started and I'm starting with the 10-minute. And it really does and I do it in the mornings, and it really does clear your mind or kind of set that tone for your day, so to speak. We should all create this morning regimen on whether it be yoga, whether it be meditation, whether it be meditation and prayer. It could be positive affirmations in the morning. It could be that morning's supposed to just be your time for you to kind of figure out your day in a positive way, so to speak.
And to the guys that think, I'm not gonna do yoga. Yoga's for women and stuff like that, man.
No, yoga's for everybody. It really is. I encourage everyone to try it at least for a week straight. And you don't have to do the whole hour-long thing. Do the 10-minute thing. You'll see it. It's just try it. You don't knock it until you try it. Do you do yoga?
No, I don't.
You don't.
I thought about it before, but I haven't.
Try it. And that's another thing. Males feel like, they can't do the things that I suggest sometimes. They don't want to do the positive affirmations because it's too, they don't want to do the yoga or the meditation, or they don't want to do anything that they deem too girly or whatever it may be. But you really should try it, you know what I'm saying, and see how it works for you.
Right. Somebody was telling me about a mental health place. I think it's in Detroit, and it's the only therapy place. I think it's a therapy place. I'm not too sure what he told me, but it's the only Black male-owned therapist that actually is like the number one out there, and it's only in Detroit. Have you heard about that?
I have not. No.
I'm gonna get the information.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you because I'm thinking about taking a trip over there just to see what they.
Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go see what he's doing. That's shaking up some floors around here.
What else would you advise everybody to do in the year 22 coming? That's here. Sorry, and moving forward with their life, because the world is changing big time. You know what I mean? People need to really eat different. People need to move different.
Mm-hmm.
Pray more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And watch who you hang out with, because and maybe slow down with the social media. Do you think?
I think so, but I just don't know how. That one. Social media is a beast, man, and I too am guilty of it as well. And it's something.
Yeah, but we work in it, so we need it. We need to see what's going on in the world, and we need to see who has.
Yeah, but that's still to me a justification to not be on it as well either too. Like if you're going to be off it, you're going to be. There's times that we're maybe not working 8:00 in the morning when we first wake up, and that's the first thing we're grabbing too. You know what I'm saying? It's really just an addictive tool, and it's becoming to where our lives are being dependent on it. You know, do you remember when Instagram went down for like 4 hours a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody was going like crazy.
They
You
lost
know,
their
like you didn't know
minds
what
out
to
there.
do.
I was like, yo, I know people that went to T-Mobile just to check if their phones was
Yo, it was bad. It was really bad, you know? So to answer your question, I'm really, really, really huge on, again, that self-development personally, like being self-aware as to what, again, it is that you are lacking. And consider yourself as, you know, a four-piece pie again. And you want to figure out where you are on your self-esteem, your self-love, your self-care, self-confidence. You know, where do you fit in, or how much of, again, the pie are you fulfilled financially in your career, spiritually, you know, socially. There's another one. And then in addition to that too, like you said, watching what you eat, taking your vitamins. I'm big now on taking extra supplements like Irish sea moss, black seed oil, echinacea, zinc, like all that is like it's really beneficial to your immune, to especially what's going on today, you know, and exercising. You should try to at least exercise at least 3 times a week,
Man,
even if it's walking.
As a DJ coming up back in the days, I did none of that. Maybe a vitamin here and there, but like right now, everything you just named, the zinc, sea moss, I guess sea moss from Jamaica, straight from the plants over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they send it to me all the time, you know what I mean? Shout to Backyard Things, one of my sponsors. And you know, of course, the vitamins like we was just talking about. Planet Fitness gave me $40 for a whole year, so I've been in the gym as well. Good. So you know, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Hey, that's all we can do is try, you know, and try and do it, you know. So kudos to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I see you tap in and you know, you comment, you watch me, you see me a couple of times, you enter my live a couple of times. Have you seen any any type of other growth? Different attitude and
huge one. How you are in your relationships, all that stems from what you were learned as a child, what you were taught, what you saw, even good and bad. You picked up the good and bad, and sometimes a little bit this and that, and it's not a bad thing. So don't look at it as a bad thing, and just kind of embrace who you are as a whole. And again, the weakness is just try to, seek help and getting a therapist. It's okay to get a therapist. We don't bite, and we're an unbiased person who just try to help you to get from where you are to where you want to be. Simple,
Right.
So
right.
I would just encourage people to try to break this stigma of mental health, that it's not a bad thing. You go to a doctor when you're hurt. Same here with your feelings. Who helps you when your feelings are hurt? Nope, you don't. You don't go to nobody, but that's what we're here to help you.
Hustle, like, yeah, a lot of people, they burn themselves out so much that, what I mean, that pressure keeps coming and coming and coming, and you might get some anxiety and stuff like
Depleted from the stressors of the day, right? So you pick something that you like to do and you tap into it, whether it is going to, and I'm just throwing out things, whether it is going to the beach or going to, and if you like art and you go to the, where does they have art stuff?
Wynwood.
You go to Wynwood, and but whatever it is, if you like to go on boats, if you like to play sports, if you like to go to the gym, whatever it may be, that's your thing. If you like to work on cars, do self-care a lot, right? The second thing is I would encourage you to kind of take a step to the drawing board and create vision boards on what you really want in life. So if you're at a place right now where you're kind of stuck into where you just have to be temporarily to survive, work on something that's going to get you out of that too, simultaneously, So yeah.
And fellas, it's not always about sex, but then again, I understand what you.
.com, and that is to provide therapeutic service for individuals, families, children, and communities, or groups. And then I also have a nonprofit called mindoveryou.org, www.mindoveryou.org, and that is to promote mental health therapy, education, preventative measures, interventions in the community free of charge. And I also do free aftercare for children, where they learn mental health skills and they learn life skills. And again, it's free of charge to the middle school and high schoolers.
And so you got love for everybody.
I do. Mainly the kids. Kids are my passion, you know. But yes, I do.
Definitely. So I see the baby. I'm gonna tell him to make sure he reach out to you, all right?
That's right. You gave him my direct number.
Definitely. One more time, man. I just want to say thank you for all the help you gave me. You know, all the advice you gave me. You lent out the ear, and you know, you made me see a different light. You know what I mean? You helped me move different. So I just want to say thank you and congratulations on your new business.
Thank you.
And of course, your success and everything. And anything you need on my end, you need some music, some MP3s. I don't know what else I could give you. You know what I mean? Just holler at me. You got a friend over here.
I will. I got you.
And it was important for me to circle back and bring you on my show, man, because you know we got to help each other out in this time and age with the social media that we say is a good and a bad situation. So thank you again.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Nah, you know what it is. Everybody, man, follow my girl officially. Yo, you guys are funny out there. I see what you're doing, man. Officially Ezsa in the building. Please hit her up, man. Yeah, officially Ezsa is right there. It's pinned. Hit her up, man. You know what I mean? She's willing to help out. She got a lot of situations going on, and please do me a favor. Hit her up. Great person to know. Ezsa, I appreciate you coming on the show today, man. Thank you very much. And like I said, you got a friend over here. Holler at me anytime. And yeah, man, maybe we should do this more often.
Okay, I will. I'll keep you in mind. Yeah, definitely.
Word up, man. Ezsa, have a good night. And,
Thank you.
And God bless. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what it is.
Bye-bye.
Word up, man. DJ Epps and friends. Shout to Cujo. Goody Mob been in the building today, man. That's a great situation right there. Celebrity Cujo. The whole Goody Mob family will be in the building with me Saturday. Yes. Saturday is going to be crazy. Skateland. We're going to be in the building live and direct. Goody Mob. Shout to CeeLo, the whole family. Shout to my man Jada God. You know what I mean? Everybody, I appreciate you guys checking in, buying a badge, sharing the live, all that good stuff. Once again, Goody Mob, DJ Epps, the whole family going to be in North Miami at Skateland. Let me put that flyer up for you guys right quick so you can see what I'm talking about, man. Please head out there. Come have some fun. It's going to be crazy. Yes. Sip and skate. Yeah. I want to see some of y'all sip and then skate because that's going to be some funny shit right there. But your boy DJ Epps going to keep the soundtrack popping. Shout to my man DJ Tight. He going to be in the building. Shout to Big Lip Bandit. You remember Big Lip? Yeah, he's on Hot 105 and all that, man. That's my guy. He going to be in the building hosting it. And Goody Mob is performing live. You don't want to miss out on that, man. It's going to be a problem. Come hang out with us, all right? Tomorrow night, I'm going to be on South Beach with Zoe Dollars. We're going to hang out with Zoe, the whole Game Changer family. They're going to be in the building, man. It's going to be crazy. Zoe Dollars. Shout out to all my Zoes, all my Haitians. You know what it is. You know, hey? I appreciate the love. And also, Tuesday, I got my guy, Shar. I caught off his forehead and his eyes, but he's a great guy, man. You know what I mean? He drinks a lot of alcohol. I think preferably Bacardi, maybe some Mama Juana. It's my guy, DJ EFN at Drink Champs. He's going to be on the show at 10 o'clock this Tuesday, man. So, you know, shout to AV, Alpha Villains, you know what I mean? He's going to be with me also, but DJ EFN, you know, the creator of Drink Champs, you know what I mean? And probably one of the, he's first to create the #1 podcast in the world. DJ EFN is going to be on my show this Tuesday at 10 o'clock. I need y'all to tune in and come share the live and hang out with us, man. It's going to be crazy, all right? Other than that, man, it's time for me to get up out of here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat room, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out, you know, vibing, talking. Oh, one more thing. I can't pull up the flyer now, but if you want to go to Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, we're going February 24th to the 28th. It's going to be crazy, man. February 24th to the 28th. Meet us out in Santo Domingo. We rocking out there. Shout to Romana. Shout to everybody that's going to be at the Capitol. Shout out to everybody that's celebrating the carnival out there in DR. Yeah, February 24th to the 28th, we're going to be out there. Meet us Zoes out there. All right, Epps and friends, DJ Epps and friends, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for hanging out with me. And once again, thank you for our special guest, mental health counselor, Ezsa in the building. All right, have a good night. Cast Agent, I see you, homie. Word up. DJ Khalid, I see you. DJ Blast was popping. Good ass vibes only. I appreciate the love. Duck Gold was popping. My boy Nature Boy. Woo! Shout to Ninth Wonder Signature Series. Yes, you can catch a replay on their network. And you can catch a replay on my YouTube. I'm going to post this as well in case you want to watch it. All right, man. You guys have a good night. I love y'all. Peace out. Bless. You know what it is. All right?
DJ Epps.